Hi, my name is Jeff Bush, and I'm the president of OverflowWorks.com. Appreciate you taking a couple minutes with me today watching our video about solar, direct mail, and lead generation. So some quick background on me personally. I've been in the direct mail marketing business for 27 years. Sold a couple thousand car dealerships, some of the biggest solar companies in the nation. We work with the top 10 out of 20 mortgage companies in America, doing hundreds of millions of direct mail letters, mailing to mainly homeowners to invoke an inbound phone call. I owned a mortgage company where I spent a couple $1 million a year on direct mail advertising. It was the source of my leads for my business. So I've both been a buyer of direct mail and a lot longer as a seller of direct mail. So we're going to go through some ideas that I'm pretty excited about that are working well in the solar business. Here's a picture of our facility where I'm filming today, this nice Class A office building in Murrieta. Our sales team, there's a big black limo behind us. We went down to the Del Mar racetrack for a recognition meeting and took the whole team down there. So our warehouse is in Wildomar, California, just 5 minutes away from our sales office. We've got all of our own equipment, printing and mailing. This is our mail truck that drives to the Temecula post office every day, mailing millions of pieces of mail every month for our clients. I'm going to get right into the data because it's the most important part of a direct mail campaign, is having the right mailing list. Here is a mailing list of all of the homeowners who have pulled a permit to do a solar install on their home in the last 60 days. This happens to come out of Salt Lake County, Utah, Salt Lake City area. So you can see we have names and addresses and permit values and when they took out the permit to install solar on their house. And what we do with this data is we find people going solar in a neighborhood, and then we mail all of the neighbors living next door saying, hey, your neighbor just decided to go solar and get rid of their electric bill. You should do the same thing. You might see our solar trucks doing an install for your next door neighbor. You could save some money by calling and doing a solar install with us today. It's one of our popular direct mail campaigns for solar right now. You can see we have the name of the solar contractor builder on the right-hand side. So a lot of interesting things we can do with this data. We also have a mailing lists of homeowners with swimming pools that we know have big electric bills and they have a 680 and above FICO score. We have people that are pulling permits to install a swimming pool, so their electric bill is getting ready to double. So we have some very interesting data that responds well to solar offers. You can see in this case, our average response rate on these 4 campaigns was about a 0.7 response rate. So 70 calls on 10,000 pieces. What our conversion is, we're bringing in cost per sales at around $1,500 nationwide on our solar clients direct mail. Here's a sample of a letter we created for a large solar company in Hawaii. They're on Maui, Rising Sun Solar. We mailed this letter to people that were pulling solar permits that might want to get a second bid. This list was mailed to about 10,000 people on Maui that had pulled a solar permit in the last couple months and had a strong response on this. So just a sample of one of our letters. Here's a postcard that we did for Momentum Solar. Same kind of idea, picture of panels on the postcard. Hey Jeff, eliminate your electric bill. Your neighbor's going solar, why not you? And we show a picture of their install truck because we believe that these homeowners are going to see your truck on their street, and then they get a letter in the mailbox, or in this case a postcard, and they call because they're curious, and great way to pick up new business. Here's just an example. We can mail the closest 50 homes, the closest 100 homes, depending on how big the property is. If they're in a tract home or if they're out living on 5 acres, it could make a difference. But we try to just target the neighbors right around where you're installing solar, or maybe even near where your competitors are installing solar. Here's another interesting letter with a hand-addressed envelope and a live stamp. We get a lot better open rate on this mail piece. We mailed this letter, or card I should say, to people that had filled out an internet lead to refinance their mortgage. We figure if they're going to spend $5,000 refinancing their mortgage to save $200 a month on their mortgage payment, they plan on staying in the house for 5 to 10 years. So it's a great time to market them, try to sell them solar to save money on their electric bill in addition to lowering their interest rate and their mortgage payment. So another card that goes into that envelope. This was a mailer I was involved in. Solar City spent about $20 million on direct mail over a 2-year period. I was involved in writing some of the copy, printing and mailing, and this was SolarCity's control mailer, double window envelope, energy alert, just showing the zero and upfront costs. So I like to just show a mailer that somebody spent $5 to $10 million on, successful and big part of their lead generation. This letter has kind of an IRS tricky font, and it shows the square footage of their house. All of our data comes with square footage, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, whether they have 1 air conditioner, 2 air conditioners, a swimming pool. So we took the square footage of the house and kind of divided out an average electric bill and showed them how much money they could save by going solar, kind of an official letter. We actually received 100 phone calls on a 10,000 piece test on this letter, so very high response rate. We do some commercial solar. We have owners of commercial buildings that maybe they have a body shop or a trampoline bounce house with a huge electric bill. We can mail owners of buildings with businesses that have big electric bills, do some things for commercial. Here's one of the top solar companies in America, what their direct mail letter looks like. Again, spending millions of dollars on this direct mail letter, sending it to homeowners to save them money on solar. I'm sure everybody's heard of Sunrun, huge solar company out there. Here's another snap pack, kind of a tricky mailer. Call and get a $250 Amazon gift card just for letting us quote your solar. Send us your electric bill, we'll send you the gift card. Kind of gives a good reason for your installer, sales rep to go out to the house and do a presentation and hand deliver that gift card, showing annual savings. This is a CRM tool that every time you get a call in the direct mail letter, you just ask the homeowner, read me the number, the PIN code on your letter, and this screen pops up and you can see Google Maps picture of the house, the FICO score, the income, the square footage, all the liens against the property, who's on title, what are the mortgages. So this is a very valuable tool to talk to your homeowners when they call in. You know everything about them at that first phone call. Also the comps for the neighborhood, who their neighbors are and what those homes are selling for. This is great if you have canvassing teams that want to go out and door knock neighborhoods. We can help build a good list and tie that into the direct mail. You know, we also do Facebook campaigns, so everybody we direct mail to, we can find about half of them on Facebook through their email address, and we can post on their Facebook page and offer to go solar through Facebook. We do email marketing, YouTube videos, digital marketing, build websites, so we can help you on the digital side. We like to bolt on digital alongside of the direct mail campaign. Seen a lot of increases in response. Digital is a lot cheaper than mail, but they work really well together. Lower that cost per install, cost per sale. So again, I appreciate you tuning in, and reach out to us with a phone call. Phone number's on the screen. Email our website, fill out the form, and we'll set up a demo and pull all this data for you to show you what your market area looks like and how we could help you, market your solar company better. So thanks for your time.